Today you will be completing a numbered list formatting worksheet to review and understand how to use a numbered list in Google Docs. So you have an instruction sheet and then you have a blank Google Doc 20 questions where you will actually complete the task. So on this instruction sheet it says open the attached Google Doc 20 questions. So you'll open that. It is a blank Google Doc. Number 2, turn on a numbered list and type the answers to the following 20 questions. So to turn on a numbered list, you're going to look in your toolbar. You're going to look for the shortcut tools. And I have to click the 3 dots to show more of my toolbar because I'm zoomed in a little bit. And I'm going to look for numbered list. We're going to use the default numbered list, so we're just going to click on that button one time. Once we've clicked on that, it's going to add the number 1. And now we are ready to start typing the answers to these statements or questions. Once you have answered all of the questions, then you're going to go back to each item and make the formatting change that is suggested at the end of each question or statement. So first you type in your answers, then you go back and make the formatting changes. So the first one says type your full name. And when you strike enter, you're going to notice that it automatically adds the number 2 because we set this to be a numbered list. Number 2 says, how old are you? Miss Smith was born in 1974 and it is 2020, so that means she is 46 years old. Then number 3, what color do you wear most often? And I'm going to say black because I like to purchase and wear black clothing. Then you would continue answering all the questions, but for time's sake, I'm going to stop there. But you would continue answering questions, completing statements, all the way through number 20. Once you have done that, then you're going to go back up to the top, start with number 1, and do what it says. So for instance, on your full name, you're going to bold the text. So I'm going to select my full name, and then I'm going to use the toolbar to make it bold. Then you're going to go back to number 2, read at the end of that to see what formatting changes you should make. Change the font size to that of the number you entered. Oh, geez, Miss Smith is going to have a really large font size. You won't have as large of a font because you're going to be 12, 13, 14. Yes, so look how large my font is, especially when you compare it to yours. And then number 3 also says change the color of the text to the color you entered. So I would not make any changes because the text is already black. But if you chose another color, then you would go to the text color and choose the color that you had typed for number 3. So you would continue on making the formatting changes for each number. I underlined the formatting changes so those would stand out to you and you wouldn't forget to go back and do that part of the assignment. Once you've answered all the questions, made all of the formatting changes, then you should go back and proofread, spell check, and correct your document. If you see those red squiggly lines or those blue squiggly lines, or the green squiggly lines, look to see if there's something that needs to be corrected. So for instance, here on number 16, it's not liking the word point. If I right click on it, it's going to suggest that I change it to points. I do not want to change it because it's a 20-point font, not a 20 points font. So I'm going to choose ignore, and it will take away that blue squiggly line. But if you find an actual mistake, then do definitely take the suggestion if that's what needs to be corrected. Once you have done that, then turn in the assignment when you're finished. If you have any questions, email me at smithla@whitehallsd.org.